Hey everybody, it's Mitch Piskur. Welcome to another edition of Business as Usual. Today we are on the Ashland University campus. We are at the WRDL studios in I want to get this right, the Journalism and Digital Media Department. So joining me today, I have Dave McCoy and Derek Wood. Gentlemen, if you'd please introduce yourself,
Sure.
what you do here, and how long have you been here?
Hi, I'm Dave McCoy. I'm the chair and associate professor here in Journalism and Digital Media Department. And I've been here since fall of 2011, the inception of the Journalism and Digital Media Department.
Great. And Derek?
I'm Derek Wood, professional instructor and general manager of WRDL. So I teach here in the Journalism Digital Media Department. I was a student, came here in the fall of 2013, then graduated, came on as an adjunct instructor, now as a professional instructor, and then been at WRDL the entire time. So Dave and I have been here since the beginning.
It's awesome. Derek, while you have the mic, why don't you talk about WRDL? We're on a beautiful campus. Talk about what you do here.
So as general manager, my role is unique because I get to work with students on a daily basis. The station, and just like all the co-curricular media opportunities within JDM, they're all student-run. So the radio station, I'm the only non-student involved, and I always think it's such a rewarding job because I've been in their shoes, been in the same classrooms, been in the same environment as a JDM alum. So I'm fortunate to be here and provide that opportunity for the students, and they also are rewarding me with being in charge, being general manager. It's a great opportunity.
That's awesome. How many students do you have this year? How many students are in your program here?
In the radio program specifically, we have about 30 participants in the radio station. There's about 65 in JDM, so there's a lot of opportunities for the students. As Dave has said many times, JDM's a buffet, so being able to pick all that you want and be able to choose as much as you want, and then maybe towards your junior or senior year, you might kind of narrow down the focus and specifically what you want for co-curricular media.
So, Dave, students that come here, they are looking for what does their career look like? I mean, what's their career aspirations?
Well, Mitch, the students who would come here, we offer the radio station, FCC licensed radio station, or award-winning. And thanks to you guys with AUTV on Armstrong Cable.
Absolutely.
And its own YouTube channel, plus the Collegian, which is the oldest medium we have. It's in its 103rd year of printing, but we also have a digital site with that. So the students, we developed the program in 2011. It had been part of two existing programs in different parts of the campus. The journalism was with the English department, and the digital media production was underneath communication studies. So the industry was telling us they wanted converge. They wanted people to have multiple skill sets. So we created journalism, digital media, with only 16 majors in that fall, with the idea that you, as a student, would grow and work and dabble in some of the media, and which would help you in your career. We've been very, very successful with that. Our students and graduates have done well. We have an executive producer of mixed martial arts at ESPN, Elizabeth Buhite. She came through the program.
That's awesome.
We have a person Tyler Remmel, who works at the Washington Post. We have a lot of people who are working in magazines or newspapers or television or radio. So I think we've been quite successful for the graduates. A lot of the students now will come in and they'll want to be social media influencers.
Okay.
Or podcasters.
That's the hot thing right now.
Or filmmakers. Now, we don't have a film program here. We offer a course in it, and certainly they have the opportunity to do some of that fiction storytelling work, which we could put on AUTV. We do have this wonderful facility which just completed upstairs with the hope in our production A that it can be maybe a podcasting arena for our students. Derek teaches a multi-platform audio class, which is our podcasting course. We've been very blessed with more than $100,000 of donor money. We're not using the students' money for this. We're not using Ashland University's money. So we've been amazingly fortunate to be able, but it's taken many years. This space we're in right now, it was the first one converted, and that was in 2014. So we just want to continue to keep growing, and we really enjoy our partnership with you.
That's great. No, it's a great partner. You're just a tremendous partner in the community. You do a lot for the community. We're blessed to have the university here. You touch so many lives, not only in Ashland, but you have students from all over the place. Can you talk about students that you have now? I mean, most of them Where do they come from, Derek? Are they anywhere in particular?
Well, we see a lot of students from Ohio, and that's kind of common sense for a campus like AU. But what I always think is so unique about Ashland is that it reaches, as you mentioned, beyond just Ashland. Whether it's in the state, Cleveland, Columbus, Cincinnati, Dayton, or it's outside of Columbus or outside of Ohio, those big areas. We see a lot from Pennsylvania, some from Michigan, international students. So there's a kind of a geographic corridor, if you will, but there's also that influence that we'll get beyond this country too. Students coming to choose Ashland first.
Okay.
An accent on the individual.
It's disappointing you let people in from Michigan, but all right.
Well, as a Michigan fan, I have to say,
I understand.
I'm glad they come.
I understand that completely now. Then, so okay. Derek, in your tenure here, I know you've done a lot here. Can you touch on anything that just you're super proud of, or any major accomplishments?
The students. I think that's the number one thing I'm proud of. I like I said, I'm fortunate because I was a student and have been in this situation. But my career and my experiences professionally are due to the successes I had in JDM and I had at Ashland University. There's been some great administrators, some faculty members. I was a student of Dave's at one point. John Scrotter, Director of Broadcasting and Operations. John's impact on this campus is often understated, and he makes a significant impact in the community and beyond. So there's a lot of people who have blessed me and given me the opportunity. It's my turn to do that for the students that are coming here, hoping to be 21st century students in a 21st century media department like JDM.
That's awesome. And I know from going through school 8 decades ago or whatever it was, you have some instructors that really kind of touch your life. Do you have some students that, they've moved on from here and they still stay in touch with you?
I think of one in particular, Tyler Lance. He was a program director for WRDL. Was a morning show host when I was a student. One of his first jobs out of here was an internship with the Utah Jazz. And I remember him touching back with me later on after he got that internship and talking about the experiences he got at AU in JDM that were real-world skills that were applicable to something as demanding as the NBA. And we see students just like Elizabeth Buhite who are working at ESPN, Tyler Remmel at the Washington Post, these major markets, and even the smaller markets, the medium-sized markets, that are taking these real-world skills and applying it to 21st century media landscape. And as you know, that's a changing landscape. The technology changes so rapidly. JDM, because of donor support, because of administrative support, we've had opportunities to impact the students on a daily basis.
Great. So much going on here. Any particular programs that you want to talk about? I know you have the mayor here periodically. It does an update. Anything else other than that?
Well, the Early Birds Ward Morning Show on WDRDL 88.9 FM, online at WDRDLFM.com. That runs weekdays 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. throughout the academic year. That's a great opportunity to hear students live in studio. Our emphasis being on live people in the community, people that are calling Ashland their home temporarily, some that are from Ashland, being on the air, connecting with community individuals. The mayor comes on every Wednesday morning. And then those specialty events throughout the week, throughout the year that we have. We have College Radio Day in the fall. We have Vinyl-thon in the spring. So there's some big events. And then our sports coverage. As we know in Ashland, sports has been a lot for both the high school, middle school, elementary school, and then here at the university level. Yeah, so the sports coverage we have is unmatched. It's award-winning. All 3 co-curricular media outlets, the Collegian, AUTV, WRDL, are award-winning. So the content has been proven to be successful, and the students are getting jobs. That's our big focus.
Yeah, we think that that's critical. We think that the idea of the programming that we generate for across all of our media, whether it's the content for the Collegian, certainly the content and the broadcasting that RDL's done a great job with. For AUTV, for the last 3 years, we've done a video show, multiple every week through one of our classes with President Compo, called Watchers of the Sky. Airs on the station. So he's leaving because he's going to a new job.
Right.
Our hope is that we will reach out to the new president and convince him to have a show.
Continue
To continue
that
the idea,
tradition.
different name,
Yeah.
different person, but we have the facilities and the students to put that content out. We put the games on when we do the broadcast games. We have a couple of public affairs shows in the Eagle's Eye, Campus News, and the Main Street Show, Community News. Daily, we do the News Break and Sports Break show in there. And we also have a show called Good Afternoon Ashland, which is kind of a newscast type of show. So again, we're trying to diversify our programming, but we want to get more. We want, that studio is in there not to get dust.
Right.
It's in there to be used. So we have this wonderful kind of environment here. Now it's up to our students to generate that original content that can go to WRDL and certainly to AU TV.
It's awesome. There's a lot going on here. A lot of people know you just as a radio station, as a media department. Is there anything else that the community maybe doesn't know that you want to talk about that might be a surprise of what you do here?
I don't know if it's much of a surprise, but as much of a reach that a campus station can have in the community, I think that sometimes gets understated. How much, even though they're college kids, how much impact they have in the community and those who have returned the favor and connected with us. I think of somebody like Dylan Carr at the Ashland Source. Dylan and his team come on the air every Thursday on the morning show. They connect with students. They're working with students. Dylan's the faculty advisor for the Collegian. So to have that campus-community relationship, that goes a long way, and that impacts more than just the audience that's receiving the content. It impacts the people working with the students and then who the students are working with.
Awesome. A lot going on. Really appreciate
Yeah,
all the
you're
information that
welcome.
you've shared today. If somebody wants to get more information, do you have a website that you can share or a phone number? Or?
Sure. A couple of things. One, they can go, just Google Ashland JDM. It'll take you to our homepage.
Awesome.
And on the homepage will be all the information about the department. We have the digital media journalism major and a minor, digital media production major and minor, all the courses you would have to take, the rotation, a descriptor of everything we've done, and links to WRDL, to Digital Collegian, to our YouTube page for AU TV, and all of the awards. You know, Derek mentioned we've been very blessed to win a lot of awards across all three media. I can just say this, that AU TV for 3 years in a row has been a top 5 college and university radio station according to the Intercollegiate Broadcasting System.
That's tremendous. Congrats. That's good stuff.
And I still think we have more that we can do.
Yeah. I believe it. I believe it. And I know you guys are determined to make it just the best program it could possibly be. So, what else, Derek? Anything else in particular that we missed?
Exactly what Dave said. Just that the work that the students are doing, it's award winning. It's nationally recognized, and that's external validation showing that the accent on the individual is very real, and it's working in real time.
Well, thank you for what you do. Congratulations
Mitch.
on your
You're
awards.
welcome.
Thanks for everything you do. Thank you for joining us today. Dave and Derek, it's always a pleasure to talk with you guys and share some good information. Check out the website, get the information, and just really appreciate these guys joining us and everything that they do, not only for the community, but for the students that come from wherever around here. So we appreciate everything you guys do. Thanks for joining us again. We'll catch you next time on Business as Usual.